All right, we're going wide open in 3, 2, 1. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Print, Shoot, Repeat. Today we have the U-Bar 3D printed AR-15 lower receiver with a special edition on the inside. But before we get to that, I want to thank the exclusive channel sponsor for Print, Shoot, Repeat. Who is that? That is KAK Industry. KAK Industry, believe it or not, is the exclusive distributor of the beautiful Shockwave Blade pistol stabilizer. So thank you, KAK, for sponsoring this channel. All right, let's get into this. If you have been living under a rock, maybe you have, and you're not into 3D printing guns, this is new to you, this is a special treat. This is the U-Bar lower, designed by Ivan the Troll. This is the second iteration of his AR lower designs. It's got a U-bolt here that holds up the rear part, and where the buffer tube sits is usually the weakest part. If you've been watching for a while, I did another 3D printed AR lower by Hoffman Tactical, and that went really well. I did a push-up test on it to see how strong it was. This, I'm hoping, will be just as strong, if not stronger, than the Hoffman Tactical lower. Maybe I'll do a comparison at some point, but let's get to the real exciting part about this build. We put a special trigger on the inside. That right there is a wide open trigger. That is a forced reset trigger, also known as the Watt. What is a forced reset trigger? The bolt goes, as you know, back into the buffer tube, and when it returns, it resets the trigger. That's called forced reset. So in basic terms, it's resetting the trigger so it goes back to being ready to be pulled. And then when that bolt goes forward, it's such a light trigger that your finger is ready, and just a little bit of pressure on that will allow the next round to fire. This is one of the only receivers, as far as I know, the printed ones, that will be able to fit a drop-in trigger like this. This is a little wider than your normal mil-spec aluminum, obviously, so we couldn't quite fit the anti-walk pins in there. It's in there pretty good, and it's got the screws in there holding the pins, so I think we'll be okay. Fingers crossed. What was this printed with? This was printed with a Creality Ender 3 V2. The material, specifically, is Inland Tough PLA. If you're lucky enough to live in a
developed civilization, you can find
this tough PLA at a Micro Center.
We like Micro Center.
We have a mil-spec parts kit provided by KAK on here. We've got a Stanag mag that fits very well. The hardware, I want to thank RK Spookware. He sent me his hardware kit. RK Spookware is a supporter and a participator in the 3D gun community. I want to thank him for sending me that kit. Okay, what am I waiting for? Let's get safe, let's get going, let's get fast. Let's go fast. Wide open. Take me there, baby. I'm ready. Let's go. What's going on, everyone? So we're at the range. We've got our U-Bar, and it's important to remember...
Oh my goodness, look at this optic. Wow, it's so high. I've never seen anything like this before. This is very silly. Why would you do that? What about the height of a ball? You must be kidding. That's not fashion. That's not chic. I think you can do better. Is that Keymod? Yes, that is a Chad move. Keymod for Chads. Do I see Keymod?
Oh my goodness, he brought out the Keymod. No fucking way. He's got a Keymod rail on there. Keymod, 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 Keymod.
In all seriousness, to be safe when you're at the range and not putting yourself or anyone else in danger. And we're going to be running a very fast trigger today. Just want to remind you to be very safe. This is trained professionals, okay? This is entertainment. It's fun, but always remember, be safe and you'll have a good day at the range. Okay, guys. Just in case some of you are worrying that I put an auto sear in here or something, I want to make sure you know this is completely legal. This is a legal trigger. It is semi-auto, as are all forced reset triggers. This is the wide open trigger. I would love to do a comparison between all three. So there's the Graves FRT15 from Rare Breed, and then there's this wide open trigger. Unfortunately, I don't have the other two, but I would love to do a comparison. If you guys ever want to send me one, let me know. And I'd love to put all of them in the lower. We're going to take our pins out on the U-bar in there tight, which is for a reason. There we go. Okay, let's take a look inside. No autos here, right? That's just the wide open trigger and the force reset mechanism. Okay, guys? So this is not a machine gun, and hopefully it never becomes a machine gun. All right, so we're going to put this shirt feed in there first, see how it runs. We're going to try a bunch of different mags. We got the wide open trigger here in our printed lower. This is the U-Bar by Ivan the Troll. And we got a KEK 16-inch upper here. Primary arms, ACSS, Cyclops. Let's do this. All right, mag fits good. Safety's on. Oh, all right, we are hot. So the important thing to do is kind of keep your finger really light on the trigger when you do these force reset triggers. I'm going to try to, hopefully it won't induce a malfunction on my first run. All right, here we go. All right, we're going wide open in 3, 2, 1. Well, yep, that worked. Thumbs up. The U-Bar, let's take a look at it here. We got a last round bolt hole open, mag ejected, and there is no signs of wear to be found on this lower. So I say we put another mag through it. Let's do another one. Okay, chambered, safety's off, and 3, 2, 1. Oh, I think I pulled it too hard. I'm gonna try that again. Oh, trigger needs to reset. Fed another round, interesting. All right, I think I got a little too excited there. All right, here we go again. I gotta remember to be light on the trigger. Yep. All right, so I got a full mag of Steel Case 223. We are having a little bit of issues with this trigger. In general, ARs, they don't love steel. We're gonna try, see how this 223 steel does coming out of the U-Bar with the KEK upper and the forced reset trigger. All right, that's in there. We're gonna rack it. All right, safety's off. I'm gonna be light with my trigger pull here. Make sure it runs. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, looks like we ran into a little malfunction there. All right, we're clear. I'm gonna finish the rest of the mag. Chamber around. I'm gonna try to be really light with the trigger again. Oh, there it goes again. We got one fed around. Try another. Okay.
It's pretty cool. You can see the steel ejects at a different angle than the brass, and the brass is coming at a higher rate. Yes, it's coming at a higher rate.
All right, let's shoot some more steel out of it. It might have just been, I had to be extra light with that trigger. We got more steel. Let's hit the bolt and let this run. Okay, so contrary to what I thought originally, it ran just great with the steel. You have to be very light on the pull. So, wow, that's beautiful. I want to test the accuracy now with some brass. All right, this thing's kind of warm. We're putting the KK upper to the test here. So far, it's been performing flawlessly. So what I wanted to do, so a lot of people argue with a trigger like this is that you can't really be very accurate with it, and I want to test that. Because of the rate of fire, it's very fast, hard to keep shots on target. And with the AR, it's very light recoil, but I want to see if I can actually hit this target. I think we have about 10 or 15 shots in each of these mags. Let's try it. This is brass, by the way. All right, we are hot. And here goes nothing. Forced reset on target. Let's see if I can hold it down here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and once again, I was too hard with my trigger pull. We're gonna be a little bit gentler this time. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. I don't even think I hit one. All right, well, let's try another mag. I was completely to the right. I'm gonna try to do a burst actually this time. See if a burst will help. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, both hold open. I said we look at the target and see if I hit anything. I don't think I did. Oh man. All right, so I wanted to see how accurate I was. We're gonna go check it out. I really don't think I got many on target. I don't think I got any. So I've heard stories, and I know might not be the case for everyone, but guys that were in Afghanistan, Iraq, I've heard interviews with them that say they kept their rifles on semi most of the time because they were able to be more accurate and they're able to conserve ammo a bit better. I think that probably rings true in this instance too, because look at this. We've got three shots on target, and I think I put 30 rounds downrange. That is not what you want really as far as accuracy, but this trigger I don't think is necessarily meant for that kind of application. It's supposed to be fun, and it's a lot of fun. Very fast. Now if it was select fire, maybe it would be different, but right now it's wide open or closed. So that's what you get. That's what I got. Not really very accurate, I must say. You know, it's fun. So I'm getting really hot in this, so I'm probably going to take it off, but I think we should shoot this thing and have some more fun with it. What do you say? All right. Okay, so we've put around 600 rounds through this printed lower, this U-bar, and performed flawlessly. Even with the wide open trigger and that high cyclic rate, it did awesome. We didn't get any cracks, bends, melts, anything like that. So far, so good. I'm gonna do what I traditionally do with the AR lowers that I test and that I print. I did this before with the Hoffman Tactical Lower, where I do a push-up test on it just to see how long it'll go for, or how long I'll go for. I think I'm gonna just do 25 on it. And really we're testing the durability of this buffer tube part with the U-bar in there with the U-bolt. And we're gonna see how it does. And I will mention that over the course of firing so many rounds, this grip got slightly loose. I can just tell it's just got a tiny amount of wiggle, so we'll keep that in mind. And if the grip somehow breaks, we're just making sure that the lower doesn't break. So hopefully everything will be good. And we're gonna try to put my weight on it. Now, I'm not the heaviest guy, but I'm also not super light, so we'll see how it does. All right, I'm gonna try to do 25. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right, let's check and see if that little rack here. You know what? We took out the charging handle because we shot our last steel case round got stuck in the barrel and we don't have a ramrod, so we don't have the bolt or the charging handle in there. But we can test to see if it racks and stuff. But so far, so good. Survived the push-up test. Thumbs up. All right, so we put the bolt carrier and the charging handle in the upper. We're gonna see, because the Hoffman Tactical one got warped and there wasn't a metal piece in the rear of it. There was a hose clamp, I guess, so there's that, but this is a little bit more beefy. So let's see if it bent at all and see if we can still bring this round back. Oh, yep. So even though we've got a round stuck in the chamber, not a live run, but a shell, it still racks just fine. So thumbs up to Ivan on that. All right, so conclusions on our U-bar 3D printed U-bolt reinforced AR-15 lower designed by Ivan the Troll. Resounding success. I got to give it to him on this because it felt very solid, and then even with the really fast rate of fire, not a single malfunction related to the lower. We had a couple of malfunctions due to my own error with the trigger, pushing it and pulling it too hard, but you know, you just got to keep that finger just ever so slightly touching it, and then you get that fun, fast rate of fire. But wow, props to Ivan. We were very safe today. Nothing wrong with our range safety, and this gun in safe colors, we kept it safe. So shouts out to Ivan, shouts out to Vin for letting me borrow and shoot this thing, and thank you to KAK again for providing the upper. This primary arms optic did great as well. So thanks you to all of those people, and thanks for watching. This has been another episode of Print, Shoot, Repeat. Stay safe, have fun, and we'll see you next time. Yeah.